Obiara Kwaba Shonko and Fambra Showdown Jumedi Esu Kumasi Online TV, Thick TV, and I face on the friends of Ken TV. Meje de say I do Obiara who ye son say. Me tifi duem hanim say the busia me ho de ankasa na watch for fro and asanso aba betu bio man sama hodra mababo no me de nyina no eba be so se showdown Jumedi unya subscribe ya make sure so be subscribe e de ama me wi a share video we ema wonu bi ono so wo so ma obi foforo na se de da ne de nyina abre ni abre bia menemu ade dwuma no metuja no wa ha no ma ho na wonso wato de e de afa comment section na se e de ama me emre ko na nim no ATP be ba betena se sama ba wan krata ne mu ni ade nyina no wo beto ne bono apensen ni nyina mu di ama ye na akoye Monday nso de communicators ba betena se about 3 pm na number 1 trending LGBTQ ho sansam ni ade nyina no any other top stories aba nyina ya twetwe ho enkomo e wo fidie mu ha me ametire dwam e de Jumedi ya ba somo no medin ene nana ya se wa yeremu ansama ne de mede ba be somo de na ma ni tua se Ghana ha ne de wo be piem wa hanum se ya na se social media na so ankasa no and then number 1 trend ankasa anti LGBTQ plus billa na no afia de twemi wo piem wa parliament house just say majority no ejina wo na so just say wo pass e bill na sisi an ye hwe ni mase ye mampani sexness John Dramani Mahama wo de nsa ebe hyase na chesafi no aba be ye emra e wo maimu na LGBTQ ho sensa media bushu adane de nyina no yaka ho asama ebe si nene matomebo na madagesimu e de amam na matiase nti a enne no eye MP bia kopie mo parliament house a wo ye minority no wo mu bu efu ye papa Ebra na roda ko ekufu ado ya mampeni wo maimu LGBTQ ho sansam no ehode ye na ebra ehode ye no na ensem bebre na ewo ma chese NDC amanyoko no e ma Ghana fo nyina atiase se ye mampeni his excellency na roda ko ekufu ado as at that time na wo refuse so wo de nsa be hyenkrata ase na wo ma LGBTQ plus bill no aba be ye mra wo maimu but as at that time ne so na abra ni abrabia MPP amanyoko no e chai so mbe educate Ghana for na Ghana for yate asese e yade a chese omo e passable no parliament no e kopie mu court na bre e kopie mu court no human rights Ghana ha ne de yeso obi awo ho akwanya so obeye bibi di so obi kra no e ye gay anase se bi obi kra ye lesbian na nipa no e wo ho akwanya se healthcare ni ade nyina no obenya ba asat sabe na wo mde koto na adodan ko egufu ado anim no na enhyehyeye bi wo ho no me wo senka obi kra ye gay kra ni ade anka onya no saa nipa ne na wonya ekoye back and forth ema NDC amanyoko no ejina wo mo na so e kansem bebre na e de kire Ghana fo enne kra buhwa me na mo kase ye won krofo bia they still believe it say anti-LGBTQ plus bill like ye pass wo parliament ebra na MPP amanyoko no wa abemu no ye former president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo na amfa nensa entim sho ema na mamba ye mra na so ne ye mampeni his excellency John Dramani Mahama wakasa na nesema waka no no atu nanum tuo kire se anti-LGBTQ plus bill na ye pass wo parliament no anko piemu e wana Nana Danko Akufo-Addo nanim de bia de say court enunti ena Nana Danko Akufo-Addo wentumi entim sho ma na mamba ye mra nti said ye mo amonnam na mo amadwe yam se ekopiemu na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ena ampas ena ntim shuma na mama ya mra ni ade a adeche ni ade se bia no mo try se mo bebleme ya former president at the show boy say wono na ntintim nkrata ama anti LGBTQ no ama ya mra ne yanko na yanko tie ya mampenis excellency John Dramani Mahama ensama wode atodwan nyina no ede afodi so anti LGBTQ plus bill asat when na MPP amanyoko no wa bemu no enfamra sisia.
Family Values Bill. You were all aware what happened the last time during the past administration. There was a legal tussle, and somebody filed an injunction against Parliament to injunct the Speaker from forwarding the bill to the President for assent. And so the situation is that the bill was never submitted to the President for assent. So it was not submitted and the President did not assent. And by the Constitution, any bill that is not assented to by the President before the expiration of the life of Parliament expires. And so it means that the bill has to be relayed in the House. The Speaker has given notice that he will allow it to be relayed. But if you want the position of my government, marriage is between man and woman.
No, your man penny excellency John Dramani Mahama. And akasa ye nyina yate se eyade abel no ankonkoto na nado na kwakufu ado nanim de bra da nunti e na wan sign ne san se enkofukuo bi e de kopie mu e wo court na obi be bisa se na ya se wa na den na akwakosinti a wuko social media na show MP before kasa NDC amanyoko no bela wo kasa na no afiada no scam na ye ntro na ye nanda be mesra mo monfa LGBTQ amendment bill post no enfanto so ma me na mento mebo enchechemu entie metiefo ene mahwefo nyina saade abusua eda TV shui amendment bill in new anti LGBTQ bill na chese bill da na wo honom de na ewo MPP amanyoko obira no omo wa bem de call parliament ena afi NDC so ba ye wo so wo de fofra wo so ede abade wo mayi afri mu ene de wo mo de wo ma amend no meto mebo acheche ni nyina mu ede amamo ewo old bill like just NPP amanyoko no wa bem a anti LGBTQ kwa just yete yes wo mo so no mo make sa bill no Omudi tu jalebiniye old bill na say directly or indirectly promoting, facilitating, counseling, procuring or supporting LGBTQ activists. Na just a sanction and that also now be kwa kwachiri mu 3 months. Na so NDC amanyo kweba ye wo mo sa and some way e free bill ni mu. The atoshumi failure to report LGBTQ plus activists activities no was so just say ebe fine no 1,000 penalty points and this amanyoko ba o ma ye amendment wom na failure to report LGBTQ plus bidi say bia na ye ti adwuma mu heyi e bia na ye wo bi wo mu a wono ne de o ya de just wo ye gay na say bia wo ye lesbian na ya say wa meti heyi na minim say bia ni pei wo ye na ni amate so oba na say be ma but minim so wo ye gay na so onye gay e dey ye beba video manum say na so obi be kwa report ye beba video ma no yen na ye wo video ma yin na ya de wo mo be chi yen esan say ye nim say nipa ni ye gay e na yan report but NDC amanyoko obele a mo de to parliament die e ya de chese wo ma ya amendment ewom de to so miensa me pa cha mo fan to so enyim free so why de to so miensa persons accused of engaging in LGBTQ activities were not allowed access to health care. Na just a way no say we be LGBTQ, obi ye lesbian, obi ye gay, obi ye bisexual, sebi oba ni oba eda bema ne bema da. E wo bill dada ni mu just say MPP amanyoko no wa bem na wo honom na enu na wo hye eye TV ne so am eye green no ena de dan fifi na eye blue no eye asuchia na ewo honom ede manipa no ena de eye red no so ye NDC amanyoko ba abemu na anu ade wo mo so new amendment ana se de wo mayi afri mu ene de wo mo de ahyem nyina no ena red honom no into persons accused of engaging in LGBTQ activities were not allowed access to health care. NDC amanyoko ba ye wo sha ya tro honom se remove completely na just a caneno de no mo besa na nado danko egufu ado sign no eno no se wo bi eye gay a okọ hospital a doctor ne bi any right so obehwa no oni akwanya wo ni right bia se wo bi ede aduro be ma ne sese bi ye bu ne tu egu ma na se ne nyonko ba ede ne nsa hyehyehye ne baby wo nya infection na e wo bill dada ni mu no nipa no ko eya yaresa bia eni kwan se doctor ne bia ehwe no na de to so nan ne nso no yes psychiatric evaluation for people who identify as intersex or people who question the agenda na just any ebushia meti he se bia me fie me mo bia bia wo ye gay na so ye lesbian the moment ameye ko se o se mesi ana so obente me hwo ne nante hwo ne ya e ka me akwa so akwa ye so wo ye gay the moment amefre pe straight to psychiatric hospital ye de nipa na akwa to honom ni akwa hwe ye ni tima ko hwe na adwi mu ni ade nyina se nipa no wo ye okay anase wo ye okay NDC amanyoko ebela wo mo to parliament na no afiada no eyade a wo mo ayi afrim na yes remove completely na media houses SOS and organizations subtly or openly promoting LGBTQ activities na sanction that so 3 months to 5 years imprisonment removed completely na just media houses organizations any ade ye ni akwanya say Yebeka LGBTQ ho asem bia na sabe we ankasa no MPP amanyoko ne wa abem na sabe we baye. I am part of the people who spoke against it because minim sen kan nya hwe nka media houses de se bia ye wa akonya se bia ye ni mobia bia nipa no ye go bit se ayi uko Nigeria branch ye se friend Bob Risky a waye ne ho oba ba me se bia obese we interview no obese we ni di nkomo wo bisa ne se kwan men no fa so just wo be ye again ni ade nyina no NPP amanyoko no wa be mu no bele koto ho no ma na ko mu hwe nim se na do na ko egufo ado be sign no na wo koye sa interview ni to say me tell me ka say me ko interview e Bob Risky a anya hwe no ebusua 3 months and ko si 5 years and wo mo de me be kwa akotwiri mu na NDC ba ye wo mai sa be no e de free mu they tosu insiano yes people who dress in a manner that depicts them as people of the opposition gender up to 7 years in prison. Na just say obi wo hono ma wo yoba na so siesie ne ho te se be ma obi wo hono so wo ye be ma wo no so siesie ne ho se wo ba na MPP amanyoko no wa be mo bele koda hono no wo yoba na wo siesie ho se be ma ana wo ye be ma na so siesie ho se oba eyade ye do be kwa akotwiri mu 7 good years. Them 7 years. Now when a NDC day amendment awama say amended to exclude people who are able to prove their dressing is not intended for LGBTQ activities. Not just say amendment fufuro ya awama ye and we you oba now dress say bemo we bema na so dress so oba ni ade the moment I will be to me prove e de akire wo say menye gay menye lesbian ya wo ma ni bu honoma wọ́n ṣe mẹ́ma tade a no mo feel okay nti anuru to me prove ya me pacho eno ne de wo ho shon enya de ye be ye obibia nti be ye 6 ye bills ya makin kan de amamo no eno ne ade na MPP wa be mu na wo ma je se NDC for de a wo mo edit you wo mo pass wo parliament ye fiada no akwa ye chuma mentwe je se ebusua ebufuo ne ade nyina no akwa ba na we 19 fojo oka wona wo mo prepare bill no ho say ye be prepare bill a enye NDC for nko na tena se prepare bill no wo mate committee which the committee includes NPP MPs NDC MPs into both the minority and the majority wo mienu na ka wo mu hu bom any other organizations and they prepare a year bill into sabi we ya abey ade na minority MPP amanyoko no ye amendment ye be free mu ye multiply be times bi ni ade nyina no na wo mu wo hobi na so sabi ya me mo ka say inti fodwo ka say inti fodwo say ono de won tiasie de biara da say bill na wo mo prepare ye enye no ena fie de twemu yi wo mo de beto parliament nti se na wo mo nim se ensem we nyina wo mu a na emwa yenya adenti ena no de wo mo koto ye mampani dada na na do dan ko ekufu adu nim se wo mo force ne senka onfa ne nsanhye nkrata ase na won sign ne bill je se LGBTQ won sense media busuan aye bubruja na de yenko na yenko tie intim fodwo somebody to dwa enfemra sisia.
Here is that the bill we are now going to pass is not the same as the one you want Akufo-Addo to pass.
The bill that
you see, if
for me, it's not a bill I sponsored.
For me,
if
this house will use their majority to pass the bill, it is not a bill I sponsored. It is an NDC bill and it's an entirely different thing for it to pass. D, the dissemination of information by a governmental body, non-governmental organizations, development partners, or other body engaged in the delivery of health services or health-related programs. Same category of organizations at various points in time had organized advocacies which this parliament had risen to condemn. Under this bill seeks to exempt them, which exemption was not granted in the bill we wanted Akufo-Addo to sign. And E, the provision of medical, surgical, psychological, or counseling services in accordance with accepted professional practice, which exemption was not part of the bill you wanted Akufo-Addo to sign. And F, the reporting of news or current affairs by a media house or a journalist in the ordinary course of journalism, and the performance of a public health functions, including HIV and AIDS prevention, testing, treatment, and care, which same testament was given by the Ghana AIDS Commission before the full glare of this country in our live telecast that they provide condoms, lubricants, and other aids for persons living with HIV who are known LGBT members, so that they will go about their absurd sexual experiences. And yet this government wants to make an assumption under this law. That is not the law we sponsored in the 8th Parliament. That is not the law we are sponsoring today. If the government is minded to pass their own law of a sort, which will grant all these exceptions, the very places we are trying to clamp down on, that can be a separate law. But so long as the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill is concerned, these exceptions are alien. These are not exceptions. If I find it highly problematic, any attempt by this House to push any of these exceptions in, we will resist it. And if the House will use their majority numbers to push it through, I, as a sponsor, will advise myself accordingly.
Very well. You are entitled to advise yourself. Yes, majority.
Ebusiante intim for jono no wasi ane eye 8th parliament na bra na MPP wa be mu no be la chese beto wo mu anim ensema chese na ewo mu ni ade NDC amanyoko odie wo mayiyi bi afiri mu ni ade kakane no wo bi eye ga na se bia wo bi ye lesbian kra na AS commission for ni ade nyina no obi ba na sese meto mebu cheche mu no wo ma wo mu eduro kra se bia wo mu nje no mo fa nkosa wo mu ho yade a wo kra na yade nka wo be kwa apochiri mu ye beche watum ni ade na so we de eyade a wo mayi afim na sameti eye minority na se a wo mbeso wo magana fo nyina te ase se ade na ekoto eye 8th parliament wo mo pass wo parliament house no obi de court no se na wo mo nim se nsema na wo mo ne yade a na emu a adentina na still na wo mo force se na na do dan Akufo-Addo emfa ne nsam fan hyase na so NDC ba ye de wo mayi bidie free mu ni ade se ye mampeni John Dramani Mahama won fa ne nsam hyase na afanyoma kense so de mo amani tuaso ono de ye de obi ankasa kra na enyo no afanyoma kensa wono so ye minority leader wono so atutu bi ankasa ebushia enya asam ketwa wo se be odada agese beto honom no enye sa be na ena nne ababe PM of parliament into one minority ne de ebushia wo mo woro wo mo nsa ene wo mo nan ne ade nyina e de free bill hu sensem na ya de chese Ghana fo so ebe hu sede NDC amanyoko no the majority wo mu su ene wo mo ban esifate yenko na yenko ti afanyoma akense ne nsem ne so enfemra sisia.
You sit down to pass the very bill you pass in opposition. The very bill you propose in opposition, you don't have the courage. And I dare you to ever present that same bill. You can't. You see your double standards? You see your unprincipled political position? Today, you think you can use your numbers, hide under a committee's report to water down and change the very thing that you wanted passed when you were in opposition. Today, you are in government. You've realized that bill was poisonous, so you want to change it, and the majority leader wants to tell me that this bill is being passed, so you are passing an anti-LGBT. Are you sure? Are you very sure? Because you pass a bill to win an election, you want to deceive the religious leaders, you want to deceive our traditional authorities, you want to deceive civil society. Who do you want to confuse? As far as I am in this chamber and I know what you did in the 8th Parliament, and I know the records, I won't allow you to deceive anybody. Majority leader, I won't allow you to deceive anybody. These clauses, this is the mischief. You are using the committee as your alter ego. You are using the committee as your alter ego. Why are you not maintaining the text of your previous proposal? Why? This what Intim Fojo submitted together with colleagues is the very text that you got passed in the 8th Parliament. Why the sudden change of mind? NDC.
So
Why the sudden change of mind? May you be seated. I allowed you to make your submission. Don't worry. You sit down. I won't take you. Sit down. Mr. Speaker, may you encourage the majority leader to sit down. He's not a Democrat. The majority leader is not a Democrat. He does not tolerate divergent views. He should sit down and listen, just as I listen to him. Mr. Speaker, I submit that your arguments are in bad faith. Majority leader, in bad faith. You are doing the mystery politics. You want to deceive the people of Ghana. Who told you majority leader?
Ebusia fenyo markets no sese ne de bia me ka kire me no say MPP ne NDC de dan sen kro na mu I know say LGBTQ won sensem ne ade eni kwan kra sen ka ye de ya politics because ukọ Senegal a wo yo ba na no nyonko ba eda wo ye be ma na no nyonko be ma ye fa wo fa hihye bi ni ade a me pa ukọ Senegal 10 good years eni ye be mu akọ no akọ trim the same thing na akọ Uganda ho kwa the death penalty into ye chi obi so ye gay a won ye nsa ya da jeni ade won hu the moment I be chill so ye gay na just ebusua tikum ye kun no afiri ho no wu na akọ ba biom na se wo hwe wo nyonko ba no e be ma se wo de se bi ukoku do show no e be kwa akọ ni baby a se bi okọ ya ne fa na ne ye tojewa ba Ghana hanum say ne de MPP and NDC me and you we all know what these people are capable of doing e be kwa ne say ya because 8th parliament the same thing the course so e bra be o ne ko ye NDC for ye dede as at that time now wo ye minority eno na net table la 10 a MPP amanyoko no so ba be ye minority NDC ya majority parliament house the same thing wo so ye they say 8th parliament bill no ye mfambra but as we all know amendment is good because why should say obi ye gay and as obi a lesbian yes nipa ni akwanya say obekọ healthcare onya kwanya so obekọ hospital bi say ye ntwiti no na ye media personnel so no ya be say ye ni obi kasa counselor be so ebi o tu obi funi ade nyina yes counselor na wo cancel obi a wo ye gay na so obi o ye lesbian said ye be ya nipa no be sesa de afrim no sa counselor no kra no so be kwa akode me 3 years plus ni ade a it doesn't really add up to as at 8th parliament no we were all speaking against it say the bill needs amendment it is a bill ni amendment na say ne NDC amanyoko no so ba no ma ba be amendment I think that these are certain things we need to understand but I know say NPP the minority is giving the same pills as NDC for bra no ya minority wo mo de ma wo mo no I know this is what is going on in the parliament my best way papa say wo kopie mo various senior high school senior ade a ekoso Ghana happens to be a Christian country. We shouldn't tolerate certain things. International name say a man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. What then say ebe shas said ye be ya ebe ba aba be ye mra ewo oman yi mu. Mame famu enre mu ewo MPP amanyoko ni mu kakra. Na me de mu rem wo hono ma. Mo ne say MPP for the aleche ni ade sebia. Wo nsema e na ebobo ba. Na when na Victoria Duncan Williams. Wadi nkomo bi wakasa wakansem bi wase NPP amanyoko ni mpenifo a wo moda no they know very well say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ntumi meye mampeni wo man mu esan say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia hyehyɛ bo bebra sa abosha wo hye ni ade nyina emu ba kumpo ni hono ma Bawumia etumi di show Bawumia be ye running mate 8 years or be ye vice president 8 years of Shuakabo ma 16 good years enya asem ketwa ukopie mu nothing hono mkra na wo free mpo na amanfo kra enya nsuo nom enipa ni sebi emwa some of the communities and nipa ne moa ena num nsuo ba akoni ade Bawumia ka se ohwe according to Victoria Duncan Williams die was Bawumia ntumi moa Ghana na ndia Bawumia so de digitalization no de ba was Bawumia yo trofo Bawumia nim digitalization wo hwe sa so ena mobile money interoperability Bawumia dane dey no dwan ya hweme was yo trofo at the same time so Ghana card was no way back 2007 ko no no obi o Ghana card ni ade but when it comes to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebusia waso ono ewom say MPP fo akọ select no ye MPP ba pa so obeto abade ama Bawumia de one supported Bawumia nen was supported Bawumia china sa same way abi na bi ni leaked audio eba bontin anu no show eka say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as a candidate for the MPP is a no na bi audio last week me we boy ema mu nyina mu TB na bi kan ya ka say Bawumia kra de wo bi engineer de ne se Kennedy ka so obeto yi ya ka le say whole building kra de ma Ghana ni be je de ba say Bawumia ka so obeto koshia 3 cities or 2 cities 50% kra de ma Ghana ni engineer the same thing and Victoria Duncan Williams ono show eka yente ne nsem no efemra sisia.
I'm going to support Bawumia going into the 2020
Of course,
election.
but we will never win.
You are supporting him, but you know you not win.
Well, of course, we know. And I tell you, the big people, the people, hey, they know that Bawumia would never win. This is the truth, I'm telling you. And the truth is only one. They would never, ever. Never. And I'm telling you, and I'm telling you with authority, Bawumia would never be president in Ghana. Never.
Even though he's clearly...
I am telling you, he has no message. The man has no message. You telling me you're gonna build a toilet at Agbogbolosi? You couldn't even do it. You couldn't even do it. What can you do? You had 8 years to do something for the North. You couldn't do it. You couldn't even build the toilets. The toilet is for assembly men. Okay? Bawumia said he brought the drones. He never brought the drones. He said digital. He never did that. Everything Bawumia said he brought, he never did. He came and met the Ghana card. The Ghana card was brought for Kufuor, because I know some people that had the Ghana card 2007. Okay? Digital. He did not bring digital. What are you people talking about? He has no message. You bring Bawumia, listen, Bawumia is taking NPP down, just like his father took UP down. Have you heard Bawumia talking about his father before? Okay, my father is Duncan Williams, okay, and it's not the Archbishop. So I can talk about my father, and I know what my father did with Kwame Nkrumah for Ghana here, but he cannot.
Victoria Duncan Williams no was so whoop obi a wo be say MPP ba be we MPP ti said ye se bi ne se ye dia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia your trofo won ka no kre wo so dia wo dwa nanum no obeye we na nso 16 good years ni e bibi papa bi enu ho no ma wetumi aye ede ama ye man Ghana me to me nsem ne so ede ama mode ameka the base na waje me so se Ghana first me ka the base na waje me so se job for the youth na afa me san so ka the base na fi waka say power nyame yaduma on the 4th of July 2026 mega work nankasa eyade aja say eba so ewo Ashanti region ha in fact enya sam ketwa kra ne ye ba betritini yempomo ye ba be nante ankasa na party office chenche busua enya party office ketwa so no yabko akobie ano a no so no krom ha de busua enya easy kra na work hu sansam ne ade nyina no ena enne eye efia crunchwa wo ye member of Alan Kojo Kyerematen wo mu UP ni United Party mre bi etwem no na chese ye ka eye efia crunchwa na eye ade chese wo ye MPP ni ankasa wo ye
Kumasi Online.
All right, apologies and confirm my shefo nyina eja dumso na anu adana ye nimsenke ya dia abafom but kame akwa yese dumso no asanso pagya ne muntin mo ana mo hwe ya unfortunately ye call off no yesere mu nyina mo fancha ye mesre share video we so ma obi no eja wono so wo emfa ma obi foforo ka che obi asa na ya se wasa so ba ensem no wo gusua ede asom na ye tuja na eja wo so wo to de no ede afa comment section na say ede amame na bra na ye kasa no na me chemo say the base Ghana first, the base job for the youth, the base power the yaba ya man media agro no Alan Kwajo Kyerematen ene nkrofo and UP for no say wo mani di the base chiankasa efia kranchewa wakasa in fact wo bo the base impenifo abaso ankasa say MPP amanyoko ne bracha say Alan etwe ne ho de free MPP mu no say de wo mo de ye the base for the same thing and wo mo de ye wo mo but onumpo de wonim senka the base ni po say de ye sha ase keto bi no nim so ebia ya grobi and ebia ye de no nim say sa de ya fa no World Cup sa and there was a party officer daddy day nyina beti ye be party officer no ye work obi atoka de aba be che ye ne ade was no de UP eta mochi akasa UP wo mo ta de base chi UP send ye yi de base say mo ho kire mo kura na mo tie mu fra UP a that is Alan Kwajo Kyerematen hopes na doye ene wona wo mo keka ho ne ade nyina na wo mbeba na wo ma ba beboa mo in fact mu nyina no ye fro ba kuma na mu fi neja wetime waka me ne niam a enkoye ama obi a akwakote ne ho so obi a owo MPP bi ampe no kre na MPP so no ade ba ko wo mo kre chiri ankasa ne so wo mehu obi a was standing for the truth obi a wo ka no kre na Alan Kwajo Kyerematen ne no kre adane de nyina wo ka no eno na nam so e ma ne chiri ne ho free party ne mu a enne de base so no se de ye kasa ye ne de ye pe wo obi a wo beba beji o man ga na die si won obi a on be ye corruption obi a won be so corruption so de wo so on wo fire so de ye na bega se mi ayeni na ye nkan ko enim sense onu de onim se nkunim de ebetimi ayeye de yanko na yanko tie efia crunch wa ne smode atodwa ne nyina no efemresi sia
aya mama yanka no kore emayo but first of all remember the base for congratulations say o ma lanchi kuno ashase no na ye fi say sakukudro any zeal any your friend is saying discipline huma yen the movement for change and na ya UP nya ye no na ye ka so mu nya bi
online
because almost 30 years the base na ye ka so we are growing no mu ye ya no kekara
Sadia mo start na Ghana for do na agene sa
yes ya no kekara ye start ye na nkofo se ai ye interest in tia ya farmer Alan Kwajo Kyerematen tia any sa the same thing and I mean so more can with the base for me but I remember me and the base congratulations any money eduma any money ye mo kan mo ye it's I say keche say you be kan no crapa it takes a disciplined person and you be o kan no crap so obeti ne ho afri bibi ho a enye na enkuti o man no ohu say musa ko weli no mo ya man boyefo it is say come ho na say ekoye numa emwo o man no
nti mo team ho afri MPP mo no mo say MPP for ya man boyefo
of course
okay
mo ya man boyefo and kechi woni obi o ka no kre no opese ye de papa ye adwuma no o ye discipline no on to mean the MPP mo kwa wie da
why
so what kind of credit this current MPP this corrupt MPP we aye person min kum nya MPP we so what kind of credit now
why do you target as corrupt MPP
oh na nya enunti na Ghana photo abeti o mo kwata opposition
oh okay
enunti aso mo nti eno mo sunti na ya fa ne senanado eti OSP office so the fight to corrupt politicians and you have so na me chairman the quote oti ya we include some clause in it
okay
so what's your mind man so so be kan correct so be your discipline so the papa ya be die adwuma na so wo ko share people ma yokoma wo tumi fa nkosi wo kwada wo be free
I see
because no me be koso wo mu no any kasafia ya be catch all in the name of politics na ye ku hu feeling ti no take so wo hwa wo hwa wo na so wo so won tesa ye ku hu fe wo pa man ni ye dia wo be free and na base fo aye no and na base fo anya sa akukuduro no aye movement for change Alan Kyerematen ko for ye free man na ye UP plus no sa akukuduro ne honhom ne bi no and na aboewura the base fo mu a and then almost omo ye the base last is it Monday yeah omo lunch na metu omufo omalanchi omohono omungina fem omungina printing there are a lot of akondi e pepper pass Mati say yes here to omo court because the base in here is a criminal name or say ghetto name. What is all this? Yeah, you people are saying. So yes here the court.
Base there show ho. Nipa ka so ko base.
Adie base adie say. The base of this table no.
Obi abetumi interpret.
Interpretation no omo the base no.
But when we say
the base
on the street when we say chalemi ko base aba. Why would so ko base o ko dey?
Na chese nkofo shi on.
Now
nkofo shi o man mu.
What are you saying?
Okay, but I believe that this base, BAS base, it means the base from a political party. And if you friend the grassroots, you know.
Okay.
Grassroots is say adiasi. And at the base is say adiasi. It is on no confirm grassroots or because you wear me.
Until you say grassroots near adiasi. Base near adiasi. Until adiasi be a base.
Adiasi be a base. Baby, I person keka kono.
I just want to. I'm more since we a base.
The base. Everything at the base.
If you nominate you free.
The base for nominal painting because omudi ohu enu surobi abeshe especially MPP amayokoni.
Efia Crunchwa no wasi the base dia maba no munhya musapo munhwe sansa attacks ne ade no ade e beba nkasa ema munti obia ena afesu no ema munfi obia na obia wo dream your my Ghana hu ye your my Ghana dana kuma so de party your friend new patriotic party enya de ode ne ho ebe follow wo nsem de brother wo bia wo stand man no kwe to say de wo UP Kane movement for change na wo stand man no kre no say de wo tre wo ho edi free MPP amanyokuo ne mu no say de aboa wo no sa no hu ne say the base so no ebe boa wo ankasa meto am nsam ne so ede amamode a na cha say no da last Friday press conference bi ekosho asa press conference ekosho nipa just wojina ye ekasa ye adwo safo nanu ada ye tikroma ye nka bi nhyem na ba bonte meto Ghana fo nyina anim se ade ane papa nyamedifo kantanka wato nananom ewonsiedo na ne wuachi nsensam ne de abusua ba ye bubruja sane ye nim se nka de lumba wo wu ya nsam ahodo na abobo ba ye ne nim se nka ja engineer kantanka de anka ne de no kra de nka enke kan kosa because papa de wo ye nyamedifo aje se ye hwe ne ye ne je se abraba obebo ye mpo de na wonti abusua no ho asem ne bia ntinka na yi asimpo de ka bibia be ko so smooth na hwe abusua ade chie ni ade sabia na press conference etuemu nanu ada no wo de betu ye nim se nyame ya adoma anka jumbu sumi ya ye wremu anka on the 8th of it no ena ba pay wo mu besie no na so adwo asafo akwa press conference adwo asafo koye no was news bia na say date bia bete wo montin bia na eye fake na dan kasa na say dapote ya yesie engineer kantanka de on the 30th of July next month 30th of July 2026 Sasho ena on the 31st of July you show the Blaster Square ane honom ne yie na nkasa nom eba be kwosho na afi on the 8th of August 2026 no Thanksgiving service ni ade nyina no etumi akosho na date ajese ne nam ni ade nyina ne eye fake na woka ne sem ni nya no obekire se wonu de ne nuanom nyina ye present ene ne papa side busuafo ne maame side ne hwo busuafo no wo bia ba be piem wo press conference na se na press conference ne chi no ebusia ensama eba no enya asem keto ntu de ye ndi kantie adwo asafo ne press conference a wo ye na anu fiada edefa ne papa ne wuo ne na yiye hu nsensem ne nyina no enfamra sesia
ne na ebusia ya papa mo ne maame ne
Music online
akosia amweni ma na ebusia amowa ha aya aguna ebusia mu pretense re ewo the choir santi region amowa ha papa ebusia mufri asumenya monso mowa ha papa adofo ne empanyifo ewo ha nyina na yehia wa ha asem ne yetia wa me nuanom nyina ene wa ha na ne yɛte ne sɛ papa abusua yɛ kɔtɔkɔ abusua papa te ase o me yɛte ase sɛ sɛ abusua no ɛyɛ abusua mu trɛ paa aduane abusua no mu trɛ nti ne yɛdi kan yɛde da bi bɛto abɔnten mpanyinfoɔ de da bi bɛto abɔnten na yɛ 25th of June sanka saa da no ne yɛkora yɛgya ne mmom yɛ papa na abusua no ebi wɔ Chad ebi wɔ Cameroon ebi wɔ wiase afa na nyinaa na ɛho behia sɛ yɛbɛto nsa no mu nyinaa so ayɛ amoboa ɛde aba ɔma bɛgu ɔma bɛka yɛn ho ana ɔma bɛgya yɛn na ɔmo so de hia a ɛda fam ɔmo nso atimi aboa ne akora n'akyi na ayɛ fɛ ɔmo ma yɛ asote yɛ sɛ ɛda ne bembɛn ho ma wɔn mo ɛbɛma ɔma ho boa no ɔma kwantuo no anhwɛ a na ɔmo nyinaa ntimi ama ambeduru no abusua ɛma ɛne asɔre mpanyinfoɔ sɛ ahyiae ɛne yɛyɛ sɛ yɛbɛtwe ɛda no ɛde akɔ the 30th of July
Kumasi Online
aboa ama yɛnnuanom na yɛ papa te ase nyinaa no wɔ bodwa a ɔfrɛ wɔ mu nyinaa so wɔ mu nyinaa ka na abusua ho ɔmo nso atimi aba na yɛayɛ na yɛ kama nti ɛnɛ megyina me nuanom wɔn nyinaa na mu ɛhyɛ Ghanafoɔ nyinaa sɛ ɛda a yɛde bɛkora yɛ papa a yɛde yɛ papa bɛto hɔ ɛwɔ Gomua Mpota ɛyɛ 30th of July yɛbɛyɛ wɔ ɔno ara na so yɛyɛ ɛwɔ Gomua Mpota yɛsrɛ nuanom ne adɔfoɔ a sɔre ma nyinaa sɛ mmoa na mommra na mo nyinaa mommra na dwumadie no ɛnyɛ kama na de kyeɛ a yɛ 31st of July yɛn nyinaa nso yɛbɛsa abɔ pi ana yɛbɛbɔtwi na yɛde aba Independence Square na yɛabɛyɛ ayie no 31st of July ɛno yɛ Independence Square na yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛba ayie yɛwie a yɛ papa otumfoɔ sɛ tutu a ɔtɔ so mmienu ɔte kɔkɔɔ soɔ ɛda a yɛde tu dwa nyinaa no yɛne asantemanwura ɛna ɔde saa da yi ɛde maa yɛn ɛne yɛgyina ha ɛwɔ ne din mu ɛde ma Ghanafoɔ nyinaa na me papa yɛ asanteni ɛne ɔdɔ ne ayɔnkofa sonko a na ɛwɔ ɔmo mmienu ntam na ɛwɔ sɛ yɛde dwumadie ba ɛde kɔ asanteman ne yɛkyerɛ sɛ ampa ɔmo de hyeɛ ɛna ɔbaayɛ ɛbɛyɛ bibiman sroma ɛbɛyɛ nneɛma anwanwadeɛ ɛne abɔdeɛ mpɛnsɛmpɛnsɛmu ne ɛmu nhwehwɛmu ɛho nneɛma bebree ɛde hyɛ asanteman ɛne Ghana man nyinaa ɛnimunya nti ne naase asɔre no yɛde bɛkɔ Kumasi na yɛakɔyɛ naase asɔre the funeral committee yɛwɔ ha ɔmo atia me naa so sɛ Kumasi da no deɛ ɛyɛ 8th of July ti yɛwie wei nyinaa of August 8th of August a ɛyɛ the following week na yɛ papa sorry de yɛ som yɛ memene da for nti yɛ som Saturday ana homeda na yɛ nyinaa yakɔ Kumasi na yakɔyɛ naase asɔre no ɛwɔ hɔ nti ɛno no baabi a yɛbɛyɛ no no funeral committee for etimi ɛma me venue na emrepam yɛbɛsa deɛ no nso aba betudwa nti ɛna me gyina ha yi a mɛda obi bia ase amasrɛ sɛ nsɛ mfrɛfo a mo ha nso a yɛfrɛ mu yɛda mo ase sɛ mo aba mmoa na nsɛm a yɛaka wɔ ha kakra yi matimi aboa na eduru akyinhyɛ ama kora yɛpɛsɛ yɛkora yɛ papa akyi na yɛ nimonyam hyɛ ɛde mama ɛyɛ nimonyam hyɛ ɛde mama ɛyɛ nimonyam hyɛ ɛde ma Kristo asafo asɔre a
adwo asafo ani adwo asafo ede yakɔ akɔtie nsɛm ne nyinaa de aba na wato ne bo akyerɛkyerɛ so on the 30th of July ɛna ne papa wo mu besie no but on the 31st no ɛna eye no ɛbɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Blaster Square na yɛwie so a on the 8th of August ne so no wɔn de aba Kumasi na ne kasa yɛ mu no ɛna wɔkyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ yɛwura wotumfoɔ ɛna di date yi ɛma na kyɛ sɛ watumi aba abɔnte aba bɛka magana fo nyina no ate na oye press conference ni wie ya ena ne nua be man so ye fo ne na kodwo safo akofena me pa cho mo fa ne post no ento so mfa mame woru shu kopie mu e wo Twitter ene ye friend X na wo kopie mu ho na wo ka asem say according to Ghanaian customary law and court proceedings the physical remains, that is corpse, belong to the extended wider family of the deceased, not the nuclear spouse. The extended family typically has the prerogative to determine when, how, and where the burial takes place. Lies. That is end here. And tron. Hey, how can one person lie for so long? Na just say adwa safo ni nua bema your friend nana kwadwo safo akofena eno no hweko posti yes woni onim senko obi wu a anya hwe no anka emunu no eyebusua tenten ne de anka nyemma de ena anya nua bi de eyebusua tenten na apoto kasem no ye ka ne say extended family no wo mo ena ye wo mo de na so ni nua ba adwa safo de waje de ata na ni ase ankasa a just ade cheni ade sebie na bempem je ne wo no waje agina ma wo no ena ema eye hu announcement ni ade fu no coordinator wo so oni nua adwa safo de won ka no kre ye pa wo bi oyo otrofo a adwa safo ayo otrofo ankasa na akofena ko posti ade awie ya ene bushano so secretary family secretary Edma Apostle Kojo Safo Kantanka wono so hye so ono so granting interview en wono so eba beka se mo beka ya na anu ada me beka kire mo se ye busuani ne ba kwa ba bonte beka se bebi a chese Apostle Kojo Safo Kantanka ni mu ni mposhe no ya de a wo mu nim wono so asel so agina so asaka se bebi a chese Kantanka ni mu ni shalo kura no wo mu nim ebesi e 1st of June 2026 yebushia menamo kase they have no idea baby papa ni mu hye na before sa papa ne kura ba bewu no na adwo asafo ne kura wone ne papa anya fine no one Kantanka no one ne nya fine ne birthday ya wodi ye ne ma jasa adwo asafo to ye ko che ne ade nyina adwo asafo sa akwa ye ko sa sa ne ma ne nyina no edi free honom na papa ne tia simple papa ne ka se owu a ma ye mfa ne hye fridge mu nche ma ye mfa se kan pom fa nka no na so papa ye hye fridge mu sha se ye ne se kan ya ka no se de na esuo wo mu abusuafo jasa adwo asafo wo yi wo mu asinchenya woni mo hwe se bebi o hye no kra de ye man peni excellence John Dramani Mahama peni obi a wo betumi a kire se Kantanka hye ha o hye mo kire ha oda ha anaso oda ha no o mo ne de ene ma je se ekwohwe wadwen ho a wonte ase yenkwe na yenkotie ebusua ni ne chura ni de ma ebusua no ense mo de atudwa ni nyina no enfamra sese a dia adwoa ye no mo ni nyi hunti one ne nkasa
mimi ameba ho adwa status oye ni normal we nyina no uno papa nkasa ntino o papa ti ase o ko sa ni nyina o be Kristo asafuni bi o be mabi o be adwa na nkasa mumisa na sa meka me boa se no mo tomo na papa birthday nyina no abufuo nti o ma sisa ni nyina nko ya na
enti asa the time na ne papa
eti ase kwa no nkasa for the past 3 years but then be say beka na de wa ye abusua me because ye pese ye the air cost no ya you say timpo bi o say o pese o di papa nia we di papa nia na o ti ase no wa say wu na say di nani na nka sema American ka papa aka kire say mema yemfa ni se fridge mu mema yemfa se kan no mema yema ne na ho nche na nka nye adwinbone na wetima kasa me gusuma ne se fridge mu economics abushia ka foundation ba ne nko se rukwa o be so de beba
3 years to papa no di mines no na onene nkasa
me say minia some media for na megwa piano na pusu na mukobisa no na mumisa se emra onoko yesi okopare papa chokora papa mpam na na papa nyina pocho na ntum na musa misa Kristo asabofo se papa no make announcement about adwa na mude mummenu ene le mintimi nka na because no edin but Kristo asabofo no papa no make announcement wa soro no omo ya we mumpio mo na mumisa omo ni na busua ye di but ye se and ye bobo ba no ye nyanya adwimpo bi se wa sheda se obedi papa ani so because kenya no anka 9 months ni papa ka cho se me mfa se kan ni papa ka cho se emema ye ma ne hye fridge mu nche ese na me no ka se papa hye fridge mu se de sika aka no kra busuafo ye nim adan bone ben me de me gina wa fidie so
se papa e de hye no se adwo yo boni a mejina Ghana for asere Ghana for se monko adwo na monko pa na cho se boni bia na papa de on fa nche no no mo yen kwa na nsan kan papa ni nkosie mu because asemo de asefem minia asefem aden adien minia sebi o man penyi kura ohui sebi se na aja to a ye man penyi be hye date ye man penyi be enye na busa penyi ono kura di abusua eso wo
Ebusua na chese family secretary ane edema apostle Kwadwo Safo Kantanka ena neni abedi a wo kasa wo chese adwo Safo asetena chese no ne papa te kra ne nye kama 3 years kra mu nie na chese adwo Safo nanum kasa kra nto ne papa num da niema otoche ne papa nyina no wo de be kire Ghana fo ko wi o sa kwasesa niema ni nyina no edifiri honum ti date ya abedi meze ade die meze ya hwe ebe hwan se akokos we de bibesi dad lumba patu ni enim se nka dad lumba de ba ye nka ebesi honoma na foforo so aba be take over by it's looking as if say gradually de ebe kono eno a na eko eya de ameto ansam no so de akopeda de shema no de ne ho kweku apia wono ana obia epekoka ne ko ba bia befe bia koka ni o ne no na jeze eyi kokofu so wo ba bonte ono so be make nsemi se ono se obeba be ye eyi regional chairman no so me ye regional chairman on de ade ba ko wo hwe ni man se ye mampani abedi echire dada his excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 2028 obeba no oba be ye mampani na sedi akwesi nti be keka nsem na wo expect sanka do ye ni ade wo ye ede bua eyo ono akwesi nti nka akwesi nti be ba bonte ebe ba be kasa wo se ebre akwesi nti kwa anwuchire mu no okan eye $2,000 edugu ni nsem se wanje fe nkotua ne ba school fees no de wentumi anka no no mbom kokofo aba be contest se Ashanti regional chairman ena kwesi nti eni abede a wo kasa na anu adakede de koye bi esekede de kasa no nti se ebusia kokofo de no so no ye be fe ne sei ye nkwe na ye ngotie ne nsem ni nyina no efemra sisia
o se wontum ne do ba bi me kwase andi ena mo po bi na ba be contest koka ena ama omo ye yodum ama eno de wo ba regional chairman
eno kwa no ate obe kan nsem bebre wa ha na oka kirew se group ba bi ne ho kire no the bus school fees no ntimi tua obe ka kire me ma ne $2,000 obe gi $2,000 o me o e ma ne de ko solve the problem eno oka kirew
de o se de obo ano
ono me chese no on kan kire okay ene no
se de obo ano ma oyi no free ta ho kire mu no e koka
na nti on kan kire o se wan ka wa ha se brebi ne ho kire no no pesika kotua the bus school fees obe ka kire me ama me man $2,000 oba me
on so obo ani
me dey me you see etina ma ka kire o se by my nature ni nye na mayewe na my tro no se de benkum be ya mani fan kra oma we de we be ya ma we oma we
mroso bi mo so wa broso obi a ye hwe Asante Mante mo betimi aye running mate to Dr. Bawumia ye de wo ka ho de why chairman
eno na kira ho brase honhom no eno na kire se kwabna kokofu onsom madwumadie bia ana onsa madwumadie bia indeed wo pekura na asemenye wo chiman ewo New Patriotic Party na enam so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia bedi nkonim na obe president of the republic ame o kase ne minko prapra party office then nam so New Patriotic Party parliamentarians and now say parliamentary candidates ye be winning there form the majority in parliament na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aye the next president ame the need su adi hunu ne makoma so adi nyina ne se mehwe se ye be adwumaden nkabo mu beba na ye be ko ye dada mu na santimai bedi animu ama new patriotic party in 2028 enti say ye the president kra na susume ye the running mate na susume ye the general secretary na susume ebinum the national chairman na susume mesime de postu no de sowo obi a si isa na no na eso no sorry anu ni isa no anu na mpe
Honorable Henry Kwabena Kokofu ene yakọ akwakotie ne nsem nyina ba wo che wono ne de jese de mo kan ade no ntu obi akezi wo hwe ni ma ne se Bawumia ebeba be mampani ewo man mu ATP atena se ansema ba wan krata ne mode ne nyina ba be som yedwube ko bi so adaroma ena dan ne de nyina be tibiri shoulder adwube de be so mu ntima mentwa me husima enje aboa fon krata on famra sisia.
Wow, what a nice cars. So peka eye neat pa afeni eye free so ede abadia. Contact Dennis Garage. Hona benya ka tiapo a eye neat pa ato. Ka efeye eye latest models cars aba. So pe eye Honda CR-V ana se Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Land Cruiser, Sparks enkitin ya eye ube ni nyina obenya bi ewo Dennis Garage. Si say need to be cry ye aba Honda CR-V hybrid engine capacity no 1.5 entry fuel obehu Dennis Garage ewo TI Ahmadiyya opposite one ma frewa homa true for so 0550 623377 eho ana Dennis Garage ewo.
Ntebusua ka bi a wo pa to bia hu Dennis Garage wo menye bi ede ama mama ATP akwa abashunko ATP
nana ya sewa yesu adom na nso
oba de adaroma nensem na aba won krata
okay ne den sem bebre na aba won krata ntima me fa the chronicle fa ma yetiefo ni ahwefo adane den na mojebre etie kuma Sunlight TV Tik TV and afin so friends of Ken TV na be PM e wo krata ni mu wana say you ambassador ni foni eda se na no ada na African Day ekoso won kramante mu no na wo muka kire Ghana ne Ghana mpanifo se galam se da bia da ekoso okroma se ese yesu se yensa ase no eko aye kona no odin ye papa yentimi emboa entimi ntuase etido ye make sure se kwan foforo bo oni ebetimi de atu galam se na se a yetimi ede eto ne krata the chronicle etwa ho foni kama so ede abasan so na po afoko ni foni ede hase no se de ekoso ewo ye MPP amanuko no no de etwa dada no ye mani ntwa mu nko na de aka no na yese ye bo ho ban ne kratai ebo ho amane so ewo hase sanso na oba na siase so ane ese ye kantanka na yi yore na no da ya adwasafo ba ye press conference a wo kiremu kase nyakopon mo the 30th 31st July na yi no ebekoso wo man Ghana mo se na ntoma wo mu etwa no ne kratai etwa ho foni kama so de ababeto se tunya the chronicle na eja watimi anya bi no akenkan nyina bi kama so de amaye mame fa diligence fa entwa so eno so be PM kratai so na ese Nigel Gazy ni foni eda hase na kratai ebo ho mane ese Nigel Gazy etimi ese yekum chacha 10 million Ghana cedis ni nyina ne se o se de bia da yekum chacha be kwa kwatena se wo social media na so be kwa kwatena any platform bia no nanim twitwiri from papa yente na me no ka se wasiu yekum chacha ne kratai ebo ho mane enso wo asesan so na anti LGBTQ won sensema na no ada ese mo pass wo parliament ama minority no ebofu ye papa no ponkroma enso aba ponte aba betutu be left and right and kasa enso edamaye ND samani ko ne kratai etwa ho foni kama so ediaba Pafoko neso ne sema woka so obesrada se pipi amanuko no ye makro ye pepepe ye 8 million se de be ye eko a de omanim yakopon bo 2028 no wo matime ko san ko den na mankunimdie akode ma MPP amanuko nti de atwam no bo mo emani ntwam enko no kratai esan so ebo ho mane enso hasesan so na ye attorney general ye nyina beka ya aye dubo ahon sensem as ekoso oban Ghana mo so na yire ho sensem no na no ada so mutebi letter tinti kopie mo ya peace court so obesro madrasa enema bi kwaso ye baba pa e wo hono ma ye high court wono ma monti ase eye amode ne maybe by evidence bi ba kro no mo nheda ehu musa ezin ko mo sre baba pa ye senkeja appeal court enhwe senkeja evidence and say witnesses bi eba wo mo so betime hu bi na we na nam so ama peace court etime ahye ama esi na mo se esi na fiti na ekọ no evidence bi ebebe na se document bi ebeba no say do bo hin timidi na anyway no etimi ehu bi na krata delegates esanso kan wasem so has esanso na sofo kantanka na iyo ne ntoma no matwa no krata delegates so ebo ho amane enso e wo ha say me the daily statesman the to aso eno so be pm krata so na say KG boss Alex Apao and a workers oh my God and as African who say do say nyina ye de ntoma boy ye anoneja yetimi kokoden said the be African no ye betima solegira ye mpomu ade bia da ye ntimi nko obi man so kase ekwa akobo said the baba ye ye African to Africans no ye solegira na so ye papa na ntimi kokoden e madwumedia ye di no African no etimi akoso ne kratai bo ho amane so has sanso na ye po afoko ne nsema wo kan de kire pipi manu go so obesoro mada so man kabom pepepe ye ne kro ye ntimi mra party said da be kunimdie ebe koso da mom 2028 kratai esanso ebo ho amane enso e wase sanso na ya attorney general won na ya adubo hine na yire ho nsensem ne say appeal court etima hye say na attorney general witnesses bi na say evidence bi na say document bi ebeba no won make sure say ye adubo hine na yire edi betimi eho be ne kratai daily statesman enso e kan wasem enso e wa ha made the new publisher at the to so and also be PM Kratai international to its force wodo and the finance minister no say no and na de be ko obi man so akwa bolo sika na say be ko akwa beg wo ho no IMF no esi tinto nta ye twem ne Kratai e kan wasem enso wa so and yes transport na ye fair no esi na etima pagya ni mu akwa PM 20% ni nyina ne say fuel prices no etimi asanso akosoro ne Kratai e kan wasem so wasanso and a poor afoko ni nsema woka kira ye MPP maniko na executives ni so obesro mother say nkabo mumra wo party nim no Kratai esanso kan wasem and so the new publisher me the Daily Post at the to so and so be PM Kratai ni so na se ma pani JDM ni phone ha say na de na ekoso South Africa yet ya de share so mo go PM wo hono ma wo mo kwa kopa bibia ba be de bia da na se South Africa de share for ebo ye Ghana for no we na nam so ma ye ma pani JDM ababo nti abakeka se de ekoso ni kranya menim na ye ni enyan ye papa pani Kratai kan wasem so hasan so and over the weekend necessary jenfe na so na wo film na yiyo do ekoso e wa ya santimante mo say ya ne Kratai etwa hofoni kama so e de aba ha say so e na ye held Goldfield for e no mo kire mo ka so kopie mo boko so pristia se sia no dwumadi e de ahwo mo sa so mo ba ye adwuma betu fo makudie no sika mo benya nye se e be ko mo mpom betu mo ba be hwe esiesie ye community wono mama esia ne project ankasa ba be koso wo hono ma ne Kratai eso e kan wasem eso e wo ha say made the source at the to so and don't say anti LGBTQ as a minority no wama pile ye papa say you 10 years eja and this amanu go na ye no monti ase ne Kratai ka wasem so wasanso na edubo ahin court won say serve that peak court etima hye say de bebe bia no mama ye papa nani ehu bisanso ana ye apostle ko Joseph Kantanka na yiyo ne ntoma eso matwa ni nyina no Kratai etwa homfoni kama so the aba me the daily guide the to so eno so be PM Kratai so anese dama mines ye papa ya de ne Ibrahim Mahama ne da no and Kratai ebo ho amane so the sika 250 billion US etima kwa kofo akade e ba beboa amadwumedia wo di no dama mines wonom no etima ko nanim wano ne Kratai kan wasem so asesanso na hit Goldfield for ese modisika 20 million US and there was some of the Baba be see bogo so pristia mining what the Bible says in community or my schools and in my baby Bennett ma kwaso honom no and the Kratai so ebo ho amane so ewa ha made the Ghanaian point at the sorry Kratai ni nyina so and so be PM Kratai so anese man penny JDM ni phone and the Kratai asika mana Kratai ebo ho amane se South Africa attack and so more attack ye Ghana de hye no wa ba be condemn ni nyina Kratai eka wasem enso wasesa so na Ibrahim Mahama ni phone eda ase $250 million the sika wodi ahye me is dynamite mines no eba be ko na new fade ayai wodi kwa kwato ne ma akade ebetima boa ama site na tima ko na nim na kratai asanso atwa ho phone kama so ede abasanso na apel dede wono na yekeji boss ne nsama wo kasa esi in Africa esi nyina yetimi sole waka ye nyina yetimi ka yentuma bom ne ma Africa be kra be hwe eni kwase ko obi man so ko bobo se anase ko pezika se de ba be esi Africa no ene krata de Ghanaian point so ede abata ase na mmeba me kwam de enen enkrata ne nyina edi besi na na ya se wa de akadina ede abeto so de ma yeti for dane den no moje brete kuma Sunlight TV TV and our face of friends of Ken TV Nyankopon boch na yesanso bedi nhyiamu bi na ya sewa.
All right, ATP maso meda wasen so sense ma ba won krata ni wato bo apensem mu nyina de amayetiefo ene yahwefo me communicator senso aye radio mo ba betena seneja yatwetwe enkomo ede afa on my Ghana ho na before asama wo mu nyina akwa ba no majority leader Mahama ayarega wodi nkomo bi anu ose afanyama kense dey still in the issue of this so LGBTQ plus bill afia de twemu no ekopie mu e parliament no afenyo ni de da no ye ne ade nyina wose afenyo ma kense de sisi ane de wadane content creator de bia no ade ba ko wo hwe ni ma ne seje se obewo newspaper ni nyina afenyo ayese afenyo akase afenyo ayese enunti e na afenyo markets o sole ya na nani abedi a wo kasa ede etia eye bill no na wo wie no oba ba che se committee yetena se a wo mo prepare bill na ye bia nye ndisi fo nko a MPP for eka ho bisa so na ndisi fo wo mso ka ho any other independent bodies na ene kabo ma wo mo prepare sa bill no na anti LGBTQ plus bill a wo mo de ba parliament ne de eboni bia enim yankwa eni nkotie majority leader ne nsem ne nyina no emfemrasisia.
We can read you, majority leader.
Minority leader, why are you doing this?
To him, not to you. To him. Mr. Speaker, to him. He does it to me. To him, not to you.
Why? You can't do this.
He's intimidating my colleagues.
You address the chair.
Mr. Speaker.
That is the modality. Is that not the modality?
I am responding to the majority.
But you address the chair.
Mr. Speaker, I'm addressing.
Is that also?
He's been intimidating my side.
Is that also?
I was away.
Please,
so
you have
I'm
the floor.
back to face him.
Minority leader, kindly resume your
Very
seat.
well,
You
Mr.
have the
Speaker.
floor.
I'm back to face him. Thank you. With his mischief. Thank you. You say you are passing a law. Which law?
Kumasi Online.
Mr. Speaker, the minority leader will always look for an opportunity to make the headline news
On a
Friday. I mean, he wants City FM to play this voice this evening to create the impression that something has happened, something untoward has happened. Mr. Speaker, I am surprised that the members on the NPP side
Who are calling for immediate
who were pushing that this bill must be passed today are doing everything possible to frustrate the passing of this bill. Mr. Speaker, the committee is a committee of this House. The committee is a committee of this House. In fact, in your absence, a member of the committee who belongs to your side got up and supported the proposals. He had just a few exceptions. He got up here and then supported the amendments. He said the amendments make sense. He supports it because the amendment is seeking to protect the freedom of lawyers to provide legal representation and the right of accused persons to get legal representation. The freedom of media houses to practice and report. The freedom of doctors to provide medical services irrespective of the circumstances under which you needed the medical services. Those are the clauses that we are discussing. So when you run into the chamber, you can argue, you can look at the clauses. If you have opposition, some of us have had opposition to some of the clauses. We've moved for deletion and it's been deleted. But this your attitude of coming in
and shouting left and right as if we're engaged in a shouting match doesn't help. Doesn't help. Nobody in this country will be deceived. As for the last election, you lost it. You cannot cure your loss of the last election by any kind of gimmicks in this chamber. It will not help. You had an excellent opportunity. We proposed the bill. Reverend Ntim Forger and co, your members, joined and sponsored the bill. And when we debated the bill, nobody in this house was the leader of the house. Nobody in this house under your leadership opposed it. The day we were voting on it, we voted on it unanimously. Mr. Speaker, you were not opposing anything. You went and brought the same bill back. You changed the clauses. You appended your signature as a sponsor to the bill. It was referred to the committee. As for watering it down, this is a proposal coming from the committee. You are free to argue for or against it. If you are against it, we'll put it to a vote. If you are for it, we'll put it to a vote. At the end of the day, the basic question is, if a person accused of LGBTQ is put before the courts, should that person have a right to a lawyer? That's the basic question. The basic question is, if a person accused of LGBTQ goes to the courts, goes to a hospital, should the person be denied medical services? The issue is, a journalist, can he report a matter relating to LGBTQ in the media? If a journalist or a media house, let's say City FM, Joy FM, reports matters relating to LGBTQ, should we accuse them of supporting or promoting or whatever? If an academic does a research on LGBTQ, can he publish the research findings? These are the questions that have been raised, which the committee that we referred the matter to have considered and brought us specific proposals for us to consider. How does that amount to the NDC government or NDC members of parliament watering down the provisions of the bill? How does that amount to we watering down the provisions of the bill? And when the bill was transmitted to President Akufo-Addo, if he did not threaten the clerk not to desist from transmitting the bill to him, he could have taken the bill, he could have done this analysis within 7 days and then recommended to Parliament, as constitutionally dictated, that he thinks that we should amend these clauses of the bill. We would have reconsidered it under the provisions of the Constitution. So please, let us work on it. There are specific proposals on the floor. You must take those proposals. You are going to debate it. We've debated it. We've at least agreed on 3 of them. We have agreed to delete the 4th one, and I believe we are on the 5th clause. We're on the 5th sub-clause. That is E. So, Mr. Speaker,
online.
We're on E. Mr. Speaker, I urge you to let us proceed on E and take a decision on E.
Let me hear him finally.
Ebusia majority leader and yetie ne nsem nyina ba wo se afenyo de dede ene da wato na bu achechire mu se emre bi etwem no bill no ade acha se parliament ebeto ho no mo kan ye sanke kopie mo na nado dan ko gufu adumpo enim ena nado dan ko gufu adu hwem no ka se da bi sem chofo wo se ye ma wo mu akwanya no mo kasa edefa ho sa so ena obi ye LGBTQ wo so okọ hospital akwanya no wo honom se de be ya doctor fo ne ade be hwe no ena ba parliament and still na ko mbe ye hu bibi e de afa ho. But my problem is ade we nyina na ebusi. All right, ode ye fa no nsi communicators at na se na minja fama wo mo mo amojoin ye from start no de mo nimsa makasa bebre na e de afa ho amato mebo a chechie mu old bill no ni new bill no ni ade nyina de ye film ne de ye amend ni ade nyina medical ya chechie ba ye ma communicators no akwanya na eja wo mo so emfa wo mo submission and to form Masa Hamisu Ibrahim wo ye NPP communication team member Saso and I am Steven wono show NDC communication communication team member me no mo and eba betwetwe enkomo with the studios of Kumasi Online TV, Thick TV, and our face and the friends of Ken TV. Master, I'm Mama Mwakaba.
Yeah, Yami Odumti, Rimo.
Kumasi Online.
Can you say?
Ma, Bibia Boko, dear.
Boko, Yaminti.
Eja, Udi Sale cry and so on can, eh?
And
Christmas, eh, bow. But just say Bibia, Metal, sa, eh, Busia. Steve. Bibia Boko,
pardon, and Yamadom at to force and so to Tony Macamacamanti. Ebutum Suye. Whenever from the Nemamuye, whom from Sunamia from the Tibia a camera.
All right, I'm running quantity a room with your topics. It's Yanshas here and for free a video. Yeah, you did kind boy. Yeah, minority and majority. This whole anti LGBTQ plus bill. I just say fiada one more passe here with parliament. Minority no. What's more how problem pa any day.
Okay, Eddie Kyerematen Endorses TV. Sana misumi chiao.
Major so.
Asa chia a chef war any ETF war. Mitia your constituency officers in
okay.
Na said the uswamami opportunity. Say me back kasa efasa topics no that was. The Ukraine yamini enye se bibinti yempe sa bill nunti
Kumasi Online.
Wow, politics de bia etaka say ye politicians yan kanokre enso me makanoda anya say yan kanokre ibumu na mo kanokre
okay
enye ni na ASEM na sisi aye as opposition ye kasatia bill we enye den na asema ba parliament
yeah
no aboko sem de obiani
yeah
sisi a NDC for answer na mbaba aban no omo hye Ghana for obose so mo ba ntentem yara mo pass
yeah
na about omo ko omo second year ni omo am pass ana ye mo omo pressure say mo hye mo hye ese mo jiso adentina up to now ma mutimi am pass bill no so enuntina sisi omosi omo pass bill but yon konkotie na sa wo hwe bill a omo da ba no enye die
parliament the buy
enu na hwe
okay
say anka say na bill no tie dia say anka ya pass kura anka ye emre no a omo asesa no aye amendment no enu enchire hwe me last na me listening to one enimdieni bi wasi bill ya
o pass online
do about nothing
okay
anka o ma pass kura anka ye adenti so ukaya all bill no ewo mu say directly or indirectly promoting or facilitating or cancelling or procuring or supporting LGBTQ activities, sanctioning imprisonment up to 3 months.
Okay.
Now NDC for by Omayisa, and so first no Nana Kufu era no, almost support we say Ankebe Kabila no. Wow. So see I see politician for Nkanu Kore, one na mu Nkanu Kore. Anya NDC. So based on this, na Ghana for to abanoma ho. Anka omo ka say ba e be yiwe mu no a anka Ghana for to abanoma ho.
Okay, but don't you see it say 8th parliament bill no ade a che say etwem. E na bill no enye NDC for nkwa na prepare bill no NPP mo ka ho bi. E na I think say ma shofo kwa de medical list over 6 bill old bill no ene de DC by the Oma year free mundia, one my year amendment near the Yanshan is say, Semi yen some choni, our old bill no, may yen some choni. As at old bill no, Nami ni wa kwenya prase, come about betna ha crasa me interview of your LGBTQ. But and no new bill na ye dear but yatra said you and during that time I am part of the people who spoke against it say ye juma no. so obi LGBTQ that does not mean say want to me enko hospital nti ye kasa ye editiaye nti ne sende wo mo de new bill aba na se saniama na wo mu ewo 8th parliament ni ye free mu na ye ho amendment. Don't you think senka nye big deal say and minority ni be a whole loud about it?
Fine. I didn't know kasa yami a wo boy. Me Muslim ni, we Christian ni. According to Islam, one say we for Quran. Your chapters bia yes ye revelation at the time your questioning Anabi Muhammad Rasulullah, may the peace of God be upon him. No Makkah and a revelation no by. That time na initial stage of the religion. So that time laws are and I say constitution articles are e buy no. Yami a wo boy no woni me so buy no. E hasha. But time wa ye konshani no emigrate ekọ Madina no. Revelation e ba ye no. E amendment akra. Ya me a boy no. So nsehwe no say yem fa esuro bi enhye yam. Wo se bel we bet ba amendment. So emira bia wudi ba no. Ahyese no say enye hash.
Okay.
So later
na my amendment. Okay.
Sa na uko Bible mu a Old Testament. We say Old Testaments e wo mu say se uko akun yankum. But Yesu Kristo ba ye no. Ma one also may the peace of Lord be upon him. The fellow prophet Isa. May the peace of Lord be upon him. Obey amendment. Anya Moses law no ni na wasi yamfa nyejima. Bibo yankopon no.
Okay, so tell us here. Now was anka 8th parliament bill no. Ye use and one thing kamre ko nanim wo mu no. Na ka amendment.
Yeah, amendment.
Okay.
So enuntina ye kase say we dey ensuro bia nim. Okay. Constitutionally, a constitution say who promote and say who do atia. Me dan nye wo hwe. Dada wo the constitution we ni na e wo musa. So what is the need of this again?
Okay.
So me pese me nche no. So amendment ya omo ye no is just a camouflage.
Okay.
So was needless.
It was needless.
Yes.
Because previously they na a more drew, but we dey more ha. Okay. Matthias. Steven. Mamintia wants to take on this so anti-LGBT.
Medase. Dedi kan mamintia malam. Na manafisia pa. Na ntwetini de de yam akwaji. Ene de yam akwaji. De malam fatwem akwaji. Na matia na ya. Matia MP honorable Charles Akwesi adwumaso a Obomatano South na me enhira no. Na matia regional minister oba papa charity gardener. Na me hye na adwumaso a ebo. Na me ntu ha na me mra Asante region. Na me ntia regional minister. Na me ntia Kembe boss Adima body aredo na efe no Kenzuba na matia mati for na hwefo nyina
na ajos
na ya emse onse malam papa oka na me hwedin edi pa na MP4 ampase that 8th parliament bill omugina enya court no kwa then majority in parliament e ka kire say e violate fundamental human rights. In the 2 constitution. 2. Usika bia World Bank at the my 3.8 billion. Ye be hwere eno. Afi so foreign aids bia omode ere at the my eno so e be san hwere. Afi so be nankasa no e lack broader consultation. Nendo mujina so kan so munye. Ena omoa sankofo na esan share say emma be no yem pass it. Then majority even na omunko fo no bia be abeka obi eni wono ma wo na wo say e violate fundamental human rights e de ne wom e kire say e be violate fundamental human rights want to me antre sabe no obi anso nsa say menko na menko ya amendment obi anka de e kan say ye that bill no must pass and assent to it na be law e wo manim ya anso nsa enti sɛ wo na sɛ saa bɛ no wo kan sɛ obey amendment ayi saa de na free mu a obi an kan kyɛw sɛ jai yes ɛyɛmo ɛna mo kɔ hyɛ nkofo ati Dr. Amanda Doy or one of the academician pa or the court on one of the journalists at the court says how bill we know omunyere oma yem pass bill no
okay
bill no court ay kokodi injunction yenya president secretary to president nana bedia tu
okay
a trail letter the court speaker say that bill no yem mananyere person mo de bill no o mate say omo pedwiase edwendwen oman no ho edwendwen oman no nkoso na oman hu say omo pese omo strike de be ne ekoma president kosan na omo nya awe say injunction
Must online.
What does it?
Yeah.
Enne sabio yesi kontompo na kwan bebrebe na krede ne kwan ba akope MPP for adanom ho enne adanom ho chameleon omo dan mo ha na be dan mo ha yanse wo kwan ampa wo say obi ye LGBTQ accused a man lawyer be me defending no na ebia na ntwanto so na etwato me so wo se saade no e ma yen kan wasem kwa radio so ma yen money dimpo ma enese bia wo engage the LGBTQ person no wo kan wasem kwa wo radio so no menka sabi mai bi na ne ba okọ school na ye kan se ye kan obema me pese me kan sa asem no na akwan ba fro buzan papa say papa ye kan obema e de ba dia ba o kan no se ne sika normal way na no so e no nine na
ye sabi ye ka wo hwo a no wo nine o kwatia
atie fo mfanche
we no wo nine
yes no nine na akwan no da ko free school baran papa tin nine no na fo di nkomo no de na asi kwan no na akwan so pe kwan atwam o se papa sabi atiefo peja okote so won di akosie anti obi omo ba be educate akye nkra no say na ade ne ko but enye wo say sa journalist no e wo say ye prosecute no mama ye kan masem kra anti eno ka ho eno mu say we ni be violate some nema bi a emwa be violate some right bi a e was at least e man kofo bia ya we ade no say ade nsunsuaso ni so boni ni say ni atwe ho afrim dan say be ka say ine mum e wo ho eno mu hu ye but man tima anya dey man tima anka koka ena ND7 ND7 da bi say e ka say ena sanso a e be du ba bi no kwa so nim nsunsuaso ade bi odisi akora bi ana so odisi obi no obe pese obe ko ho akohwe enti e ba sa na e be problem ti journalist dey ye mam kwan but nye intentional wo san ko be ni ma o say enye intentional but if you do intentional wo utimi ere etimi utum 3 years to 5 years imprisonment enti nye se waka to se betra hanom na head da say ma beto time and am be promote LGBTQ musa kan se me say bit say lubricants na ade e bo ma LGBT ere e koso enum nyina no na e wo sanction e wo hom na bi sa ne man so preventing ne bi Ghana di 69 years 69 years yes ye honom doctors bi beche lubricants bi to say condom no na ade e mankofo ageze eno so boa e ma nti se keno yes nti keno no wo se promote LGBTQ nti onye dey man enye sa ade no nti omotazo mu se da bi sa ne ma we mu o se yiyere efrim na mo ko be ni mu a be no ma obi akwan o se even sa we landlord na wo fie na hu se be ma di wo fie na bible wo fie o hu se adamfo bi ba ho e ma wo suspect no bi you can report it
one report
and je say ya ma kwan say obi emra mere LGBTQ MPP for the make Ghana for nyan say enne o ma twenya so o menya bibi chima bi e wo NDC ho but o munya e na o mo a se dey ekriti na ka we ka de nya ye kan say senka bia mo pass to ho mo ezia na mo ka say o ma yi bia film no e ndia mo nim say o ma yi bia bi film mo pese mo be film no senka mo ye dey mo pass se wan pass na ne asa be su on bia me kan so mo nka ma no ye dey entum no mo ni case bia
okay sometimes wo bibi kana
say we draw no attention say ade no enye asama wo kika bebrebe ntina yam pass be obi ade akokot and so ono aje tu say intellectual bi any journalist bi which is car mudi ade no akokot and also ka ho bi na yantini yam muso mo ba ye no how many months ni na mo aban ho?
Yeah, 1 year 4 months ni. 4 months 5 months. 1 year 4 months 5 months. 1 year 4 months. Oh, na say na. Oh, na first.
One year 5 months.
Say 5 months.
Memu.
7 ni be nya 5 months. 7 boy be 5 months. 7 ni be 5 months.
Ana Messi. Say we ye
online.
6 months.
But so say almost now so January 7th, 7th June and omenya almost 5 months.
6 days. Na omo do 1.5 year in government.
No. I can 1 month more. 7th July ne benya
7th July no benya 6 months. So January 7th. So February, March, April, May, June. Into June 7th June and 5 months.
7th January no.
Month
February 1 month. February 1 month. March 2 months.
More than 20 days in a month. Because 7 for no, we spend up at least 22, 23 days.
To the February 7th
of this
to February 7th,
1 month.
To February 7th, 1 month. To February March, 2 months.
But we have for the
7.
So, one on come okay.
Okay.
Na waka asantinti, yesi kasatinti and top.
Bubeni be a
You see, so there's no way I would be forward defending Adiamoye. Asema make
all right, and I think it is okay. Metie for the bashafo or I didn't share and a question be a fafa comment section. I say, Mami, Remudia, stop using bail as punishment. How you do so for years, judiciary, police, and Yoko.
Where there's no Kwanswano. Say, come almost see a Yanukre. You see, it's intimidation and harassment. And this for no more defending. Say there's a kind of say fish.
So just say
crocodile is that dead. Assembly to NDC for no. Say one kasa minister aspiring presidential candidate. Wababeka.
Okay.
Mati say ebi mu didi na atem. Nso nukura na oka no. Media omu proposal say anka mira no a ema police for ni 1 year there. Article 207 and 208 no. Mamu amend no. If you say you be use against them. I tell you, where the whole say one is now bailing in the man say it's likely say you me my yankwa you bet me win election.
Okay.
If you say it's clear, people are crying. Ento no mu etonu down no. Say omunim say MPP die wudi omu agro dia. Say bandi ana say dey waka chiro mu. Don't joke with us. We can win next election. It's possible, especially among born.
Must online.
We say they can see dollar above form. So idea honorable Aruna Eka no. Say omu take it time pa na omu tie no aso.
NDC by omu bremra mododo.
If you say obi eka NDC phone kwa na omu defendi. Say ade omu ye no. Ade papa. And so nya ade papa.
Okay.
Who say honorable Mutakami MP. Kura waka?
Yeah.
Waka in the House of Parliament.
Yeah.
And so ombeka say maybe I say don't ketia waka sa tia omununti. Enti no muka assembly. But genuinely, obi o Ghana when him say ade emu ye no enye ya papa wada wo. Ebi ma ye boni a esi wuntimi boni mundi ye ma omu self recognizance bill. NDC about power yi for more than 1 year. Your crow for machi omuni na no one was granted bill under self recognizance. And so e wo Ghana miramo. One so mo ma bill no ma boss car won't me to ya. But say up to now honorable was ACB is being in captivity. So say say super na ya chi musafu jemfi especially say
Sami James.
Say wonu de wabokoro no dada. Wona mo ka waboka Ghana ka
kabea.
Say ba na mbeti. Ya you call
But I say that you won't can reduce what all my
waboka na ka
daben
ye de mu nka yesu ye record say ye ba
ile bonka mati nyame ya adum na mo bambo ma na mo be
nyame ya adum na ye ba
okay
oho na say yesi frog so wa na ewu ni tintin me boa so mo so free power na bo hu tintin
okay me here I don't know say somebody dey fear Ghana cars but also mo ba be mu a they will prove with evidence in China or I don't know when they are coming
to first of all say mama boka mama bonta admit when they even IMF
I know Sami Jefi himself came out to say that the whole thing going on it's propaganda
the obudi kokot me say propaganda enso your kokot
okay
uso kokot na kokot prove say enye propaganda
propaganda MPP ba be mu dia menya wo just mintiwe
dedi kan ma mini kan enkura ne ma bi Sami Jefi embo ka ba bia eye kojo ponkro man this allegation here e baaye your friend with TV3 odwane ye wantimi nya ne anko enye no kure Sami Jefi aboka bia e de tia Ghana yenko ya asem no so emse mamenche ha no adusu ba bia wo bia emde se ndc opo ne wona kure kafo a omotimi hwe omo ankasa aban anim na omo ka no kure na menhira no pa hwe ene na na kasa no asif se ebia ene na sa ade na ere asi mamenka na se enye nne na ye de bill fence bill kese atu bi so pacho nam 1 ye chin no ne bill no te ho asem it 1 billion ne tu ti so with 5 shorties 1 billion ne to so enye enne na sa ade e ba bere e ba bisi yenhwe obi ti se kwabnadofo say only kwabnadofo o edebe ni nyandisin former finance minister meboa okay omu man be 60 billion 60 million no me to so
that's it is 6 billion
yes that be 600 billion old currency 60 million 600 yes 60 billion a million no me to so William ASEM Capital Bank 200 million and the MPP for say omona NDC harasu omo Haji Kondauda me nipa segleme house project nipa mo say wabo omanika 200 and menye clear e wa hanom omo say wabo omanika
Kumasi online
200 million yede aito no so yede 65 million edito no so Yame Dr. Opuni, most were bought Omanoka 271 million, more than 300 million bail, and a tone so. And the same MP for not down. Ebe catch say, yet the base I can say 20 paso. That time, NDC 2D said rich hunting, and a mode tata NDC 4, and yes, a mashada, Samana Yamode. Yana Obio to me Pia Bontin, Ebe Kano Cray, and no net Choma MPP, and NDC netinga bank na ban power obeka de me ko kanu ebe dey ebe gu aban ni mase and ebe ma aban no ay unpopular ba otima babonten otufu ne se ebi o ka kire NDC aban otufu a kire state security ne se ye nyai sa de ne ye because o man so bi di bone a ye wa kwani se bibiri ana se mra kwan bi so between da faso
some of the cases have been civil
we shouldn't
cases.
use bail and from punishing crofo eno ya en fa faso bi anyere ema say me ba me yebi we metua oka me ba me yebi eno no oka ho asem ne empe kwa pa bi so a Ghana fo binya gidie wo ye mu se amanfo ba corruption kataihye ene proye na amanfo do mu wuram dream kan na amanfo do mu wuram no ye benya kwa pa bi so ne yetim do ma fa so na ama Ghana fo anya sa gidie no na ye jai se ye de bail e punish nkofo emwa mamra ne ni na emra bonten bibia me da bonte fines say na yesi asumesi ye no kre waye sa di wenye aban we nkwa na eye akoso aban ne mienu nyina ba ye mpese be san re be san ato aso enti na na dusu all can say presidential aspirant odimu NDC mu but malam ne ka media men kan say bia o presidential aspirant malam ne kan odimu NDC mu yes enti je o kan no me fo aso pa and yes or can say NDC and but or they come Ghana state institutions our 100 days in an omunya very careful. Now Obian when may be may say I be a panish by yempe so papa so na Ghana for entimi momujidi nas the according to Funano yes I do retrieve na Ghana for day in that or my dear back and only here yen case a panish will be by your mam ran day and in a juma.
Okay, yeah, but that was say do we have that yeah
ASEM no he ASEM no about the say I am fuck bill kasia to so no he
or he say
well one new record no ya jeli no krono a omo ko bank ASEM yes everybody
that me catch reason there what jeli na and there that base
me record no me ba
what ka jena
what kai be brebe yi nkrofo no a yedi o ma akọkọt ebi mu kura no mo fati say nye bargaining there was a
bargaining presidential some dey so kwa be
and kasa aruna wakasa tia no say wa mu na ebo aban mu muba under the promise of resetting yes I know that means say the aban we no anka ni kwan say won practice we say we see ya ba aban mu ya yebi
na momo be reset dia follow
and no ka ti o mo say
kasa no bi o ma yedi
na che say momo be dia to say the judiciary is here na say politics no ya rewura hono
dia o kan no yen this man MPP ni man
yoko board no we politician it's a appointee of the government.
However,
Yoko, which is kind of say a friend saying.
No, we are trying to say
institution be appointed. Institution be president appointed, but independent.
Yoko one heading.
But we know say there's whole security when it's an independent.
The head of that security.
It was appointed by the president.
By the president, and he's doing the work of the president. Yes.
Okay, so to you no na say na no ada sembia abronye DC beka say ade a che say aban no de ne ho afole ye de judi mu onne ne ya adwen
mini ya adwen even honorable Aruna Idrisu wan asema a waka no enye say de wono ni ti ase no ti na mi de wo say ade mu ye no enye efise wono so he will be a victim.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
A victim one day. Yes.
Employ all unposted health professionals now. Keep it automatic as promised. Are you a free year edges? Let me shall see free. Steven. Na say na se for motive you mo ya wo mo de.
Na ya. MPP de omunya atwom na de. Na kwa enanim yentimi nka ho asem bi. Hwe. Ene health minister say offer nurse from Tifi adwuma. But you offer year benya 2021. 2021 no. What kind 2021 ABC 2025? Na ze mfize no.
4 years.
4 years. Na ayu no. Say obeye health minister na meboa. Deputy meboa. So we said deputy ni na health minister. Are wa hu amwana. Hwe sanya atwom no MP4 person omoye no da bia meka say nipa e say ye wo Ghana 2026 ne ya na ho 90s no okay omo hu sa the difference sa asemu ya obabeka wo be man kra no kwa bu afu bebre ko wo na oja omgu ho what I say wo na oja omgu ho no mo ba abam 2016 na next for yam post to omo ye
online
and na yam post to omo 2015 batch no clear for fact 2015 batch and emphasis be 16 no omo bi so abere abeka ho mo ko mo jaye poly 4 batches mo so mo baye hospitals mampeni president mampeni mahama mama 1 o sha asidi gu akwam because enya nim say hospitals in one ma nurses entimi nya adwuma nye ndi mampeni turu say ye be see more cheap compounds ye be see more hospitals ye be see more polyclinics na etimi absorb omo o buy sa hospitals o jaguo ina da so go be sin there e da so go e be sin ne e ko be kwai meka aferi military meka severe hospitals be na mo se mo be si agenda 111 e di amaye enne mo agenda 111 ye hu be bia ko dan sa dan 22 sa dan 33 yehu be bi enam na sa nipa no watwa wo ho say ba be ka kire Ghana for say onim ene bibia na also secure political points adibon ma wo ya ho it seems like you don't want to carry the people with some level of intelligence bi as a wo bu omo say omo ye down because the wo ye no omo hu ye penifo na ka omo asem say wo ko ye hu wo ba so no ye ni twia wo ko ne ye hu wo ba ye so ye hu ye je na wo ye ne wo down ho because my power drunk my online power anti bibia na o say mo ye dey mo kwatwe like mo secure political points Zemene ayu enya adwen dako da mehu say honorable finance minister health minister akando mehu say obo adwuma no kwa me na no ko hospital bi ko pay omo some kete visit bi omo budget no say ampa wo ye adwuma me ankasa metia no na menim die wo papa ni mu na me so obe ye adwuma ampa approve me right approve me right say adwuma no wo ye ntinase for no da baby nase for nya abotre Mom tie the MP for canon. Nema pagu akwam. You say ya shase no in batches on bags of almost apum say for munya wi. Automatic in the beba. But ye can clear messes
But we all know say anka the hoda than say ye be fa anese for say 2021 badge na warfare ye kan fa 2021 ni abefa 2022 sa ene ye. But this time no mean I can't say we be at the atum send the way 2021 no way 2022 way 2023 yo wo ba na be fa say ye fa wa wo nyame ya adom na say epekewa na obi owi 2021 no ampeke na say the owi 2021 betena fie na the obi 2023 2024 no bo ma be sen akwa ye edwu
na ya anya no kresa me
from his own mouth nyame na make
no reset no no
reset
no nyesa me de enkurabi mede enkurabi niema akoma pani bi omo ye 2022 2023 asema pani busa me say omo ye 2021 batch na mso da bi omo ye 2023 no se da bi omo nka eye only 2023 batch na about 2022 na about 2020 ye form in batches omo nya ne sa da bi say adwuma de e seniority first they thought that way
no 2021
no me ba
2021 na senior
o da bi na me ka say 2023 wanye
so mo na senior who dey say
o junior 23 junior 21 na senior
2021 na senior so no di kan wi ansa na 2023 na e ba be wi
you say 2021
40 fie o
mo ti fie
so no wi 2021 ye mfa wo mo adwuma and 2023
that means 2021 were the seniors of
you say omo na ye form o so omo na ye form say ko mo ka ho de a but oni initially no mo fee say e bia number no ke be so no committee dey observe about 3-4 batches but clients in ba no mu say that be intimi nya ne sa then any ensan come back to batches and a seniority
okay so now you have gone back
that is it
who can say dia me to was say na Matia so mamintie we employee or posted health professionals
kind honorable Dr. Ayuafi Kumasi
online
MP for efficacy
yeah
on the minister that check the record health committee no
okay he was part of the health committee rather
health committee
na we mu wasi o ma si hospital on ti be abo hospital ba
ko
be turn you hospital be dem about the one dead hospital ye ba ya no say yam bie bi kura yan continue and open bia me na na do don ko akufado his excellency ko ekumu unim say dead hospital ni na ekufo na shase wo ba you want me wi
afai hospital na dey
topic
ana konongo dead nana midinechi eko commission wo wiye ni na ye hospital under kufone yeshasi muba ya mati menwi mina mikachoro kupe doti asante achim konongo min ba han chontro makokumu makokonongo se manko bi kurawo these two places ana see hospital record muni masanka we say 2015 batches no mo ajai no answer no mafiri aba
yes
e kontompo mi na me ka check the record
music online
wow uba ha enti won mu na ma ye frɛ say ye ni no kure no anka MPP nkwa na rule aban Ghana ha anka ye kasa politicians wo mun ka no kure
na ma
mu na mu ba ye mu si research mu ba ye mu so automatically mo phone wa ba dada nipa President Mahama why president da wo ansa na we promise say automatically wo ba for mu enye say he was a new candidate wa ba mu da nke tisa nke be no benefit of the doubt be wo why a president da ana ye gu wa ban gu ye ana sisi a ade ya ma ya wadom Ghana for hu umobo a based on nsensama wo kae na nim say from experience na wo kasa na nim say dada nkwa so anko be promise say automatic posting and Kenya John Mahama. If you say who experience, who kai time ye campaign 2016, we catch Bawumia then. Say one year president do. So compare who son okay. Where the why president do? No about Ghana for promise say uba automatic. Uba form. After ye determine ma share boshana wo share no for yejima yakaboni wo say MPP for omu opposition wo mu ye ha adwin wo mu ye say my brother anya mu promise na ese mu share so we mu ukaya health sector no na e ka no asemu tama ye introduce even health insurance say see every year for renewal the late then president Professor Mwa say they were about one premium who to have once and one no we can't renew biom to say nipa life o mo ba ban mu a o man ka asam kura amfa no ebi nie o dada so misremu NDC for mo man amfa ye politicians say ya kanu kure mun ko na mu record show say mushemu bibia mu ndin mu fanya juma say dem ma bob akọ say ma mienu yi John Mahama is now a legacy president but no nantie no enche say wonim saade no
okay that's
wonim so say endro one tier as Aruna Idris mu asema o nkika no if say anyesa say we free aban mu a emboa no
okay amena nya ya be aka just 5 minutes na ya so jumedi ene so nti de yemfa we na je obi anche na adwen kakra mfa ho works minister should be questioned over highway flooding ya obuama we de yentim free hotel
na ma menye nyema bi ba ko mienu bi yes nana say e MPP a ko mo kana krepa sa asem we me pese ko party fu achew ko wadi do matem ko obebu o man 8 years senketi sa kenne oti opposition ana asema me busa no
anka wuti bifa
ba cho one is one for uchi no see we hin na bebre dinana ye kase malam ye kase ye kan MPP crowd ye kan credit ma mon kabi
atami sukuru akofi juice adise no what is
honorable yao Buama o papa no me bunu pa manager hutu se na ositi na manager no pa me hum TV sukar mani age o obi a o kan okre no kre flat asi akra me kra na me obi kan say ise nsu no a eton akra me ya e betimi aluso a lot of properties no kre working house so o madjuma enti se wa busa ne sa I think say e asemusa omna mechirim e ba ne say e na yetimi anya sa ade no no kre me fo an so ene de number 1 because sabi nye politics ebia mabusu ene kwa betimi awo na nsuru bi so ayre akotwi no ekotwi fa na enye president ama na atwi afa no so nti omna mechire mu na ina ehu se eye previous government so ene twitwa ma ne nkofo se na ja ka chi mota omukoto afai ene ja omakosi kwan na nsuru so etene fa wa omna mechire ne nya nyere nya ye hu no nti ende be fa no so
all right stay very much what's up Miss Lamentio
Steve-o. ya obo amano woni asem tutunti a wakasa akire wo mo se wuka job mama administration first no ni person le wuye flooding ama potentially issue
sek
ye ka flooding asem no go say debi when ye flooding asem na ye ka let's concentrate there flooding asem na ye ka wala assess uko akra kufo president Yamin Shirano amen Yamin Shirano amen woni alajo anka anye kufo ni jima papa wo beye ho a ni matena hoda and always flooding ba ho ne nipa ewu kese kura oba ye ni kohwe jima wo online since president kufo esa interchange any hono yanti flood ho da anka NDC reset ya mabai anka muso must dey akra da ma ye president da president John Muhammad why president da enyi obi na be che no say area ha flood e wo ho kase area ha flood e wo ho enyi obi na be che John Muhammad biom if say why president da so dia be na wo twen na no say na mama na dia be na wo twen what's rock bi ha na wo kasa ye wo tito wo ntro man ka hwe
some officials need to be held responsible. They are the cause of the current flooding cases. And this whole flooding thing, I don't know if I am right. I feel that we shouldn't do politics with it because
he started doing politics. He said that we will be selling lands.
There are people also you're holding one more responsible. I think for account.
Another president can UK.
What we say charge
president can UK.
Debbie, what job mama will copy gang chief. The paramount chief of Ghana. So okay. Was see I for 4 hours to talk land issue.
You have to prosecute them.
I say you prosecute woman. Say yes sir. Flooding it. Sure. And also attitudinal behavior. Ebu mu ho say issue eto a satam no mutu omu
asemo
unim baby a yebeko
and they had
omu na ankese by laws but you balance
no that it's like but who is going to enforce it? That is the problem.
Reset brother Steve muna musimu baba reset adia we say the kind no ye wonmra constitution no
because I know that Chateau Jam Minister Kwasi say nsu otona hu so obi hwie bola e video na February ye charge ni pa na ya be ma ha
omo dey content
reset
we ya na mo dey content
and now mo dey content I feel say
yes kebe boy so mo dey content esre
because flood
say the way no maybe say the way ye no unu say one way media this is where joker dey bia unu social media onim
na memfa 1 minute bi na yenya na yenka no pre yentu MP form fo adibo no dabi adibo no ma ebe boa momu nyama yen support sa drawing ya e koso asante regional da makuru mu ye fe sa drawing ya de nkura ne ba no ye showcase nkura nketo om talent nkura ma mo ofo mani age nkura so ni age enso o mo so no o man na kai om na sabi we mu nya no mo bu mani ntia enye fe sa na se je ai flada ya ya kan ye besre ye nya ise ade papa bi ba ku mu ha na ye tene no ko ni ye ya enya na yetim e ya dia
ya
say ma ka say engineer so no say sure ana so kan ya last time we buy a discuss about minister or drawing me say the papa
oh masa me so dia den dey ya o beko on your stand for the
show say mala it change ba kukura o man si o is it change no draw say the misa chia minua me no oba no twi no de Okay, this is what I say to Ana Micha a constituency of Cecia polling station election. We have a electoral area elections. We are now about constituency level. So far they are so good. I say I'm maintaining with the momentum. Me say me da new edubiasi. Me chia new edubiasi for na. So far me new okra omutimi yejima eye kama. Me de me wo ahunhwemu say next election new edubiasi ye beji seat no.
Okay. So we dey wait here that.
What me constituency man tia omo.
Reset
me constituency for me tia mu nyina.
Reset.
Me ba general secretary, constituency secretary. Edu horma.
Congratulations in advance. What about we? Reset.
Mama wa kwenya na eja ye nyina ya bodero no e dia ma o said ye be ya betimi because you are doing a marvelous job. MC Amre no aso Masa Hamisu Ibrahim ye NPP communication team member. Sasa na Yeb Steven ye NDC communication team member. Me no mo na twetwe nkomo nde e wo showdown jumedie ne so jubeko bi so na so masem to bi jumedie be so mo. E ye Danis garage ope car to me pa cho be hu mo car sa papa pa e betumi abonsu o sha ase ese to wo cars ne de ahodi wo man kasa engine so e dem nso no e correct ntine enkoja wo mfa wo nsi nsuo mo nsuo e totoy o to car no wato de ti apan kasa ope Danis garage cha kwan a wo mo okumase asokwa wo mo ni TI Amas Energy Training 0550623377 obetumi ne Danis garage ajotwe nkomo mamenda production team ni nyina si ATP enseme aba won krata no modo be so me camera na MCR so na yawo ne nsanro adwuma na twegu executive producer Mr Daniel yebo me so amtine adwam ene dwuma de be so mo me din ene nana ya se wa loyal fans mo amohwe ye de madwonhwe ba ye nyina no twedi ampanyakopon enhwa mo nyina ye papa nyame ya do ma china exactly 2 p.m. It was 4 p.m. You have a chance to share our show that you made. So for now, stay safe.